The latest. Thank you for love and support. I appreciate you all. Our all in all, the Savior, the Protector, the Unifier, the Messiah, the Comforter, the King of Kings, the most loved. Captain Ibrahim Traore has done it again. You see, we were here crying that the United States of America, Donald Trump came and said he's not going to give us aid because the African wasn't prepared towards something of this sort. We thought that when we eat, it will never finish. You see, we never dreamt that a day will come that there will be a president in the United States of America that will say enough is enough. But Captain Ibrahim Traore said that in his wisdom and could see far ahead of himself. He knew that a day will come, that a time and a day will come that those who are giving you aid in the guise of your natural resources, will rise up one day and say they are cutting that aid to you. But the natural resources, until you rise up and fight, that natural resources, they are still going to be taking it for free. If you continue to live in the democratic elected, everything democracy, if you continue to be singing that song, they will still come and be taking the natural resources for free, yes, without giving you that aid. When other leaders were crying because they were not prepared towards this day, Captain Ibrahim Traore was just smiling because he could see what was going to come in the future and he was so prepared. Captain Ibrahim Traore has started exporting wheat to Africa. Yes, those lazy ones. Those people will be saying planting for food and jobs. And go to places and be buying one track of banana or plantain to come and be selling in urban centers. He said it's not going to be like that. He is going to export wheat to every African. That enough of the importation. That we are losing our power. We are being treated anyhow because we cannot produce what we eat. These people succeeded in making us to be cultivating things that we don't need, things that we don't feed, so that we will rely heavily on their importation. They will not be producing the things that we eat, you see, so that when we now get the money, we now go and give it back to them and take the food and come and feed ourselves. Yet we have this amazing land, this wonderful land God has blessed us with. Wherever you go in the world aside Africa, you can never find this land anywhere, yet we are not utilizing it. And that is why we are sitting down folding our arms as it's even raining, that we can do everything possible to store this water. We allow this water to run wherever it's going, to enter either the ocean or what have you. We have not done anything. And when we finish, we go and sit in our summit and be talking about water shortage and how we are going to solve this problem. The African leader, you see, if Africans, we shouldn't have come into this scene, the world wouldn't have become an interesting place. I am telling you, with the leaders that we have, these are the ones that are only good at talking. But Captain Ibrahim Traore say no. He can see far ahead of the others. He will always sit down and observe and see how best to do things, because that was how our leaders and our forefathers were doing. Now you will never see them going to group at a particular place and be begging each other and be talking, and when they get up, they are not. No, they have to find solution and make sure that solution they materialize it. Captain Ibrahim Traore did amazingly well, transformed prisoners into farmers that went into wheat farming, rice, and the harvest is unimaginable. Tons.
And on top of all that, we encouraged him to invest in wheat cultivation to support wheat producers. And he understood the message well. And I hope that by 2026 he will also have a good share of wheat production to transition in a few years from being an importer, as he was a few years ago, of flour to an exporter.
Ndiaki Tedala means the factory is built on 5 hectares with several components. The ceremony was attended by economic actors who congratulated the promoter for his vision, and especially his commitment to endogenous development in Burkina Faso and the state's encouragement of such initiatives. Presentation of the company and reactions from some actors in this report by Rouge Etkam and Musaki.
The industrial complex, Mulan Double Star, is built on an area of 5 hectares in Gampela in the rural commune of Samba. The company, which the head of state, Captain Ibrahim Traore, is becoming acquainted with here, specializes in the production of wheat flour. It includes an R5 building, administrative services, warehouses, and a laboratory.
Mulan Double Star is a new mill that will supply the national market with flour for bread. We handle production plus the analyses. So there is a laboratory here. When we want to monitor the protection of soup, our mill, it will help the Burkinabe country to increase the industry's capacity and various produce. expertise in the agri-food sector.
The inauguration ceremony of the Moulin Double Star Company gathers members of the government and actors from the Burkinabe economic world. I congratulate the promoter here, there, Suleiman Zidnaba, for his contribution to the development of the Burkina Faso chain.
I think all the authors are heard to call the president of Faso. I am certain that we can do it. What he wants, in this way, the president of Faso will move forward.
This is therefore an investment made 100% by a Burkinabe private actor who takes pride in it. Because it is a response to the call of the head of state and the president. Faso wanted to support this and has committed to continue doing so. Whether they are large industries, medium industries, or small industries, they can be assured that they will always have the support of the government and the commitment of the entire state by their side. So that this can become a reality for the happiness of all the Moulin.
With this inauguration of the Moulin Double Star Company, it is a step towards the industrialization of the country. Men of integrity. An industrialization capable of contributing to achieving food self-sufficiency and economic sovereignty.
Abundance is everywhere. And there is this man in Burkina Faso who is importing wheat and turning it into flour. So Captain Ibrahim Traore decided to give him this amazing factory that this man will use to produce the wheat. According to him, he wants to stop importing wheat from Yolopopo so that he would depend heavily on what we are farming in Burkina Faso to be able to transform it into flour for us to use it for our bread, our whatsoever wheat flour that we need, because we must eat Africa. We must dine Africa. And the all-in-all himself was there to commission this thing. This man is amazing. That we are seeing Africans who are doing everything possible to help. And he wants that in 2 years' time, by 2 years' time, this thing should stop. This importation thing should stop. And we will not produce it in abundance and feed the lazy ones that are sitting down, calling them to democratic rule. Yes, so that we'll give it to them. They will stop going there to import. And some of them, you know, they cannot even stop, because when they start importing, they are in trouble. So they have to always do their bid. This is what we are looking for. So our brothers and sisters who are in the diaspora or in Africa, and you know you can support, come, this is a time for you to support our leaders who are doing everything possible to give us the African that we are looking for. Like this man is doing. Which skill or which sector are you good at? What is it that you are always importing from the West into Africa to turn it into something and sell it to the African? You can also come out, see to our all-in-alls. Let them go into it for you, so that this way we'll grow and eat Africa. We will be self-sufficient. You know, the self-sufficiency is a problem of Africa. If we are able to produce what we want, turn it into what we want, that is when Yellow Papa will start crying. And that is when they will start respecting. And that is when we will all know how shine zero they are. That is the time. And this is the perfect time that all of you will come on board and support our leaders who are doing the right thing. You know, these people are not the ones that when we pay tax, we don't know what they are using the tax for. Yes. When we give tax, you see, sometimes it's not the fault of Africans that they don't want to pay tax, because when they even pay the tax, at the end of the day, they don't see what the tax money is being used for. So people don't feel like paying. Why would I give to you and you're going to be using it on slave queens and bathing in the air? So these ones are using the money perfectly well. So even if you are paying tax, you are happy, you're excited to do more. You just want to do, because the nation is moving forward in the right direction. And we need more of these factories. Is it rice? Is it yam? It's like everything that we want. We need to have much, because now we have tomato factory. We are now having this wheat, and very soon we have everything. So those of you who are also doing other aspects and you need things, please come. This is the time that you can help build the continent. Don't wait when you see that things are doing good before you come. This is the time. We must all come collectively. Some of us who don't have, we also have another way, you know, you understand. This is the way that we can also support the African, by also contributing our quota, by preaching to the world. You see, so those of you with the cash, come and help. This is the best time for you to come home and help develop the continent. We need you at this point in time. The continent need you at this point in time. Do not heed to the voices that are always telling you, if you come and do this. These are not the corrupt ones that will you give your anything to them and they will spend. They are not even willing. You see the amount of money he's still taking. He's still taking his military salary. He doesn't care. Unlike those ones, when they just come the first 3 months, they are increasing their salary. Yet the people that are working day in, day out, making the country to move forward, they are taking peanuts. Yes, people can teach. Work as nurses for how many years, and they are taking less than even $300 or $250. I am telling you the fact, and that is it. Over 10 years, and the money cannot even do anything. That's why they call African workers magicians. Yes, because you need magic to be able to survive in this kind of economy. But this is a leader who came and was thinking about the people, increasing their salary so that they will have a good amount of money to take care of themselves, to work happily to move the nation ahead. No wonder Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, you see the people coming out to support. When it is a country like wherever I am, we wouldn't want to be doing it, because even if you are doing it, just a few people will sit there and be driving in their V8 and they will be enjoying. You will always go and they are talking about 3%, 7%. They don't even give a damn about you. Who are you? You are just an ordinary citizen. That's what they call us. But these ones are not like that. So this is the time for you to come in and support the African billionaires, whosoever that you are, in the little way you can help us move Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. Come in and help. This is the best time that Africa need you. This is the best time that the continent need you. Those of you who are investing in yellow purpose economy, please stop it and bring it back home. Now Africa, we are leading. We are seeing leaders. We are doing everything possible to move forward. Africa is no longer the narrative. Now, Africa, we have only 3 countries that are independent too. Yes, we have Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. The rest, you understand? These are the only ones that are independent, are fighting everything possible to give us the freedom that we are looking for. So please, every little way you can help, this is the time for you to come and help the continent, for us to keep fighting, so that together we'll make Africa great. We will start like this, and before you see, boom, everywhere is free. This is amazing. So united we stand, divided we fall, and united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So decolonize yourselves from mental slavery. So let's keep sharing and educating our brothers and sisters. Together we make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. I love you all. So that's the latest around the world, in Africa, West Africa, and in Burkina Faso.